Hey, welcome down to Fly FM Kids with me, Ivan. Now, it's been a tough couple of weeks for everybody, and honestly, if we had a chance, we'd all just hit the reset button, boom, go back to normal. We didn't have to go through all the things that we did in the past couple of weeks, and a lot of people will have an expectation that life is gonna go back to normal. We can go out again, hang out with our friends, do all the things we did before. That is not true. Prime Minister Tan Sri Muhyiddin Yassin has said that it's time to accept the new normal, and the things that we used to do and used to enjoy before will no longer be accessible to us. And one perfect example is shaking hands. So even though we're now in the conditional movement control order and all the rules and regulations have been relaxed a little bit, let's take a look at some precautions we can take moving forward. Now, this is something we've already known, but even though the movement control order has been scaled back, social distancing is something we're gonna have to practice for a long time to stop the virus from spreading. You're gonna hear this term a lot. This is the new normal. Social gatherings. Now, these are some things that we really need to take a look at. We have to revise the way we organize and the way we do these, from weddings to sporting events to concerts and even funerals. As much as possible, we need to avoid contact between people, whether it's loved ones or friends or anything like that. So we're gonna have to really think about that. Needless to say, restaurants and eateries are something else that we need to do differently. Social distancing must continue to be practiced at food and beverage outlets, and tables seating a lot of people, well, maybe that's a thing of the past. Maybe tables of a maximum of 2 moving forward into the future. That's something that might just be the new normal as well. Any activity that can be done online should be done online. Think about it. Meetings, shopping, social events, training, entertainment. These are some of the things that honestly, if we don't have to go out and do it, we really shouldn't. And it is possible to find an infrastructure to provide these services to us at home. In fact, some of the simplest things like taking a lift up a few floors or the public transport to work, these are things that are going to have to change moving forward into the future. Another habit that we've all learned through this experience is to wash your hands as often as possible. In fact, not just your hands, washing surfaces as well. Other extensions of it are not touching your face when you're outside and you're touching other surfaces or you're meeting other people. These are habits that we should keep even after this COVID-19 pandemic blows over. As a society in a whole, we need to find the country with the highest standard of hygiene in the world, and then we need to surpass that even, because these are some interesting times. We need to learn how to not only keep ourselves clean, even, for example, surfaces around us, we need to learn how to keep those clean as well. Everybody has a friend like this. Maybe you're this person carrying hand sanitizer to just clean your hands every time. Perhaps you've been called a germaphobe. Maybe you've called somebody else a germaphobe, but you know what? This is the new normal. We're gonna have to start using hand sanitizer. In fact, when it comes to cleaning, cleaners or people working in any sort of organization, they need to be properly trained to clean surfaces and to clean all sorts of environments to prevent any virus from spreading. At any one time on any given day, a small proportion of the world population will be suffering from a respiratory illness. So I think it has to become a new normal as well for us to wear a mask as soon as we feel the symptoms of any of these respiratory illnesses, like perhaps a fever, running nose, or a cough, any of those. In fact, we should be encouraged to stay home if we are not feeling well. So I think organizations and teaching institutions will need to be more liberal when it comes to giving leave for any employees or any students to stay at home and to take a day off. So think about it, it's not going to be too much of a hassle to take a spare mask with you at all times. You can always put it on when you need to enter a confined space or you need to be in close proximity with people who are not your immediate family or not anybody you know, right? The evidence is clear. The usage of masks can severely impede the spreading of the virus COVID-19 and therefore any other respiratory virus as well. We've seen the evidence coming out from in China, South Korea and Japan, where the usage of masks, even homemade cloth masks, have helped to reduce the spreading. So regardless of whether you're really scared to go back to normal life and to go back out to society again, or you're just super cavalier about it and you just don't really care about the risk, you think you'll be fine, I'm here to tell you that the COVID-19 pandemic is real. The problem is quite severe, but we can overcome it. How do we do that? Well, we have to do it together, because if we all follow the rules and regulations, we'll get through this in no time, alright? So stay safe and take care of yourselves. Most importantly, remember, prevention is always better than cure.
Fly FM, today's hottest music.